Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today, I've already done a lot of stuff this morning. I was gonna film some of it and do like a vlog and just like, hey, this is what I'm doing this morning. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast and whatever. But I didn't do that. I got rid of a bunch of waste oil in the back of my truck, and I also got a shop. So it's not really like a shop, it's just a storage unit, but they allow you to like go out there and work on your shit and pretty much do whatever you want. So that's cool. It's at least something for now because I don't have any more room at my house to, you know, store anything else or really work on customer cars. So I kind of needed this, and the amount of money per month that it is extremely reasonable for the size of the unit and all that. Plus the fact that I can go out there and work on my stuff is awesome. So I'll show you guys the shop storage unit thing here in a little while. And after that, or I should say before that, I plan on taking the Mustang out. So I'm gonna run home now, and we're gonna take the Mustang out for a drive and see how everything is doing with the car. Make sure that she's not gonna explode and the turbo, you know, doesn't fall off or nothing. And then we're gonna play with Michael's car a little bit and do some other things. So stay tuned, and we'll pick up in a little while. Did you get a new car, Michael?
I've just paid $9 grand for the sucker.
Oh, I did. Yeah, right. Hey, get back here. Where are you going? Get back here. All right, so we're gonna go test the car out quick and see how this new turbo is.
You say you're trying to film more?
What?
Did you say we're trying to film more?
I'm trying to film more, yeah.
Fuck that shit, we don't need to film more.
Okay, so, maiden voyage with the car, and we already broke it. Just kidding. I was just like wondering what was smoking under the hood, but this heat wrap was sitting in my backyard all winter, laying with the bugs and dirt and worms and everything. So it's burning off a bunch of residual
shit.
Carcinogens.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. It's just burning shit off. But everything is doing so good so far. We've got about 2 miles on it, and I like to do this when I first put something together. I like to kind of just drive it, or you know, run it in the garage and make sure nothing's leaking, and then you know, take it for a test drive and stop every couple miles to make sure everything's still good and, you know, nothing fell apart or anything like that. So this thing's doing good. The frickin' compressor wheel was still spinning like a minute after we shut it off, and we don't even have that much heat into it yet. So another thing I did notice already is the turbo is big. It definitely has a little bit of lag to it, not gonna lie. But I did not change the tune-up whatsoever from the last setup, and we changed the turbo, obviously, and we changed the hot side and how the hot side flows into the turbo. So I'm just gonna go give it a hit. We'll turn both the fuel pumps on and see if see how much boost it hits and see if the air feels good. Hopefully it is.
You know what I was just thinking? I was like, is this actually a car wash? And
It was a car wash.
Then I thought, this would be a good shop.
This would be a good shop.
You just pull a car in, you got a lift, garage door, office. Too bad Abstract Humane Society.
Right. All right. Round 2.
We don't need these, right?
No, just let the hood fly right up. It's probably heavy enough where you fucking dick.
Where'd the other one go?
I wonder why Michael hasn't been in the videos lately. He's been an asshole.
Oh, this? Sorry.
All right, so
don't put that in the video, you'll get nudity because it's mooning.
turbo.
It's got to overcome the brake so it builds more boost and power. doing?
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what are you doing, Michael?
11s or 13s?
What? They're 7/16 or 11. So we got the car out and everything is doing really good so far. It still pulls like a pretty freaking freaky animal on like 10 to 12 pounds of boost. But we're trying to get some data logs going here and get some data for the car so we can kind of review what's all going on with it. I don't know what my intake air temperatures are because my intake sensor has just been chilling in my engine bay. Oop, there goes the grommet. My intake sensor has been chilling in the engine bay for like the last year or two, and I've never actually logged intake air temperature. So I would like to see what my intake temps actually are. So we're going to put the intake temp sensor into the intercooler pipe here. Michael's just taking it off, and we're gonna is it hot?
I mean, you got radiator and then the radiator hose.
Yeah, the hose is probably hot too.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing, huh?
You fucking just volunteered, man.
It's about time someone fixes stuff right around here.
Right. If you hack it together, it works though. And if you take your time, it breaks.
Yeah, why'd you redo your hot side?
I know, that's probably why the bitch ain't picking up nothing. Okay, so the moral of the story is we took the car out, and it feels fast, don't get me wrong. It's still an animal. But I just feel like it's not substantially faster. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe it picked up a little bit of horsepower, but it hasn't picked up like a shitload.
I hear my thought on the matter.
What's your thought?
Your hot side was so shittily designed that it blew into each other that the turbo worked way harder, causing it to have more boost into the car.
What do you mean? I don't understand your logic here.
Exhaust, turbo comes out, butts heads, and then shoots up.
Yeah.
Now you have it flowing perfectly to the turbo.
Now it's flowing
So
good.
it's spinning easier.
The turbo is?
Yeah. So the engine is working less to spin your bigger turbo. Where before your engine probably working really hard to spin.
Yeah, I had a shitload of exhaust back pressure.
Right.
Before, but now I don't. I don't know.
That could be why your gate makes more PSI.
True. So Michael, part of his theory here makes sense. Part of it kind of lost me, but anyways, yeah. So we're gonna put the intake air temp sensor in this thing and try to get the data logger and shit working on Mega Squirt or Micro Squirt, whatever. I have Tuner Studio MS, and it's like the old version. I don't know. It's like version 3.0.22 or something, and I just want to go through this and see if I can set up the data logging, because every time I data log with this car, it like logs for 10 seconds and then cuts off, and it doesn't actually allow me to data log and, you know, go back and review what's going on. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna get that pipe welded in, and we'll go ship it again. Want to go in and out one more time, or? Okay, that's good. That's too much, dude. Oh, dude, you gotta respect the hole.
Go dry.
You gotta respect the hole.
All right, guys. Hunter stole my car, but it's okay because we got everything else fitted, all back together. That fits there nice. JB Weld. No. Idle really lean.
Well, it's like not even idling now.
Oh. How's the tune? That's how it idled before, only had 16. Cold startup would be like 12s.
What's up, cunts?
What's up, Doug?
Alright guys, so we are back. I have no idea what the fuck Michael filmed before this, and I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in here or not. So if I left it in here, you should be proud. But anyways, got the garage cleaned out. Obviously the Mustang's out of here. Back in the garage now. We're chilling on our racing seats, me and Christian.
Oh, yeah.
And the Mustang's over here. We did some pulls tonight. Did some data logging, and got the data logger working with Mega Squirt. So, I'm going to show you guys what I wanted to look at on the logs, because I was actually talking with Matt Happel tonight from Sloppy Mechanics. Shout out to him for actually getting back to me. It means a lot that he actually responds to me and is trying to help me out. I feel like he wants to see my car go fast, and that's fucking awesome. But anyways, I opened up the Tuner Studio and I did some data logging with the car. And with Tuner Studio, you hit the data log button and it data logs for as long as you want. And then you go to open the log in Mega Log, it's called. So, Mega Log, where the fuck is it? Mega Log Viewer, it's called. And this is the software to look at your data logs. So if you record a data log in Tuner Studio, you open it in Mega Log, and then you're all dog pile chicken smile.
Boom.
There it goes. So this is like, you know, free Mega Log Viewer bullshit. I should probably update it. But this is the free version, and you can only see a data log up to like 40 seconds or some shit. So if I open a data log here, and like say this is the one of the data logs, we can open up the log, but it says right here, entire log file not loaded. The light edition is limited to 400 records. Please register. So I say okay, because it only logs for, yeah, like 50 seconds or some shit. So we have to start the log, do a pull, and then shut the log off right away so it actually records what we wanted it to record. And this is what I was kind of watching for, and I wanted to just see how the car was because I've never data logged this car in my life. And yeah, so this is the Mega Viewer. Got good coolant temp here, and this red line right here is my manifold temperature. So the intake sensor that me and Michael were messing with earlier that we JB welded into the pipe. This guy is gaining, you know, from the beginning of the pull, we started 81 degrees, and by the end of the pull, we're at about 106, and that's like second gear rolling on it from 40 and running it all the way to like 120 mile an hour. So that's not too terrible, I don't think. 20 degree increase isn't like catastrophic, I don't think. So that's good. I do still want to get some colder air to the headlight there, like I was saying, but for the time being, I think it's okay. The E85 definitely helps quite a bit, but I was going through the pull here, and I wanted to make sure that my torque converter, Matt was talking to me, and he said, check your RPM drop when you shift. That will determine how much converter slip you have. And he said you at least want 500 RPM of converter drop, or RPM drop when you shift. So when you stand on it in second gear and the car comes up on the torque converter and it goes, whoop, and then you grab third gear, you want the RPM to drop at least 500 RPM when you shift. So it doesn't like slip through the converter.
Yeah, and just blow through the converter.
And it blows through the converter, exactly. So I checked this over. My tune at the top end of the pull, 6,000 RPM. We're at a 9.8 air-fuel ratio, which is extremely rich, and this thing's a fucking animal. Like, rips super fucking hard, and it's pegged 10.098 rich. 9.8, just hauling ass. We're at 194 kPa, which is like 13 to 14 pounds of boost. And then I shift into third. Okay, so watch this. 6,085 RPM in second gear. Skip on over to where the RPM dropped when I shifted. And we're at 52.53. So we have about 1,000 RPM of drop when I shift, which is good. That's a good sign. That means the converter is holding the power. So I don't think I need to upgrade the torque converter yet. I don't think I'm at the power where I need to. And I feel like this fucking Summit converter is pretty decent. Like it just seems like it's pretty good. It's got the anti-ballooning plate, and I feel like that helps a lot with coupling power and shit. But yeah.
Then it rips.
Fucker rips.
It rips.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just kind of going over the log here. I'm gonna make some fuel adjustments and go out tomorrow and play with it some more. It's on 15 degrees of ignition timing at like 13 pounds of boost, which is pretty decent, pretty safe, conservative, but it is really rich. So I need to pull fuel out of it up top. And once I do that, I'm gonna do some more pulls, check the converter drop, make sure all that's good, and we're just gonna ship it on Friday. So hopefully it all works. We'll play with it some more tomorrow. Sorry I didn't get to show you guys the storage unit today. We ended up doing a live stream tonight for quite a while and messing with Michael's car on the live stream and a whole bunch of other shit. So I'm sorry, not sorry. You'll see the unit eventually. And hopefully we'll mess with the Mustang some more tomorrow even, as long as the weather holds out and we can get some more time to go drive it around. So yeah, but anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. This is going to be, I don't even know what the fuck we did today, but yeah. So tomorrow I'll try to focus on something else. Maybe some more tuning or something with the Mustang. That'll be cool, but at least you got to see the first drive with the new turbo and everything's working mint. But anyways, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. Do the regular bullshit.
HunterTune.com.
HunterTune.com. Pick up a t-shirt. You guys should pick up a t-shirt. I got a couple t-shirts and I haven't sold much. So
They're super comfy.
And they're very nice t-shirts. They're really nice t-shirts. So you should pick up a t-shirt. If you make it to the end of this video, you should pick up a t-shirt. But anyways, thank you. I'm not going to bore you any longer. Minto Pinto Potato.
Peace out, Hunter boys.
Peace out.